Think and Grow Rich, a very popular book that has been sold millions of copies. It looks at the psychological power of thought and the brain in the process of getting ahead in your job to make more money and be happier with your life. Take a look at this summary of a famous self-help book. Even though the title says so, this book is not about how to get rich and make more money. Everyone can use the author's theory to be successful at work, reach their goals, and bring more success into their lives, but investors and business owners should read it right away. The book Think and Grow Rich is a way of thinking. Involves using the power of thought to make strong wishes and a clear goal come true. It's not easy to make your all-consuming passion, definite purpose, come true. You will win, though, if you really want to and are ready to raise the stakes. There is the formula. Desire plus ideas plus plans plus massive action equals success. 1. Desire. The point at which success turns around. What do you really want more than anything else? Two types of drive work together to make someone really want to reach a goal. Pull motivations say that the goal's result is so good that it makes you want to reach it. Push motives mean that you are forced to act because of what will happen if you don't. There are 5 key areas of desire. Career, from what do I get, to how am I going to grow. Needs to shift focus from self-centered issues like title, salary, benefits, etc. to chances to grow within the company and role. Leading. Before you can be a leader, you need to follow someone else and learn from them. What would happen to your career if you worked for a famous person in your area that you look up to? Money. Make it clear how much money or what kind of job you want. Figure out what you are willing to give up to get the money you want. Choose a clear date for when you want to have the money you want. Make a clear plan for how you are going to achieve your goal and start right away. Write down in clear, straightforward language how much money you want to get, how long you have to get it, what you will give in return, and how you plan to get it. 2 times a day, read your written statement out loud. Failure. If something fails, look for lessons in it, and think about them without worrying about why it failed. Use loss as a chance to learn and get better at what you're doing. Every failure brings with it the seed for an equivalent success. Others people's desires. As an employee or freelancer, if you help a business owner or boss reach their goals, you also move closer to your own goals, because you get better at the thing you're interested in, as long as your goals are related to it. 2. Faith. Your own success or failure is based largely on your self-belief, and a mindset of positive expectancy is the foundation of which your success can be achieved. When you want to be successful, you need faith. It's what pulls everything together. As a state of mind, faith can be formed by telling your subconscious mind over and over again what to do. Faith can be helpful in many ways because it can produce good feelings and get rid of bad ones, like doubt, denial, and fear. It can help you avoid failing. People will believe in you if you believe in yourself. Employers want to hire people who are successful, sure of themselves, and can make a difference. The author says that to bring faith to you in the form of self-confidence, you should sign a statement and say it to yourself every day. This will unconsciously change the way you think and act. There should be promises in this statement that say nice things about you, like that you have the power to reach your goal, that you promise to do something, that you know your thoughts will slowly turn into real things, and that you promise to spend time making these thoughts come true. That you know how important it is to have faith in yourself and promise to work on this every day for 10 minutes. That you will always work to reach your objectives. People will be ready to serve you, and you will get them to serve you in return. Find people who are where you want to be in terms of their job, money, influence, or anything else. Use their examples to keep your faith strong, and remind yourself that you can get what you want. 3. Autosuggestion. Autosuggestion works by sending our desires straight to our subconscious mind in a strong faith-filled way. By telling ourselves over and over again our conscious thoughts and wishes, as described in the faith section above, we can regain full control over what goes into our subconscious mind and subsequently our choices, emotions, and actions. 4. Specialized knowledge, personal experience, or observations. We need to know a lot about the service, product, or job we want to offer in exchange for money, which we chose in the desire step, before we can turn our desires into financial career or some other kind of success. It's important to note that you don't have to already know this specific information. One common way to complete this step is to know how to buy or rent information. There are more ways to get the specialized information you need, such as through courses, seminars, books, or summaries, and industry conferences. To the other, and equally powerful end, working with knowledgeable people, also called renting knowledge. To keep up with all the latest changes in their area, ambitious people need to keep learning throughout their lives. 5. Imagination. The workshop of the mind. Humans can create anything they can imagine. There are two types of imagination: synthetic imagination. Putting old ideas, thoughts, or plans together in new ways is part of this skill. Creative imagination. Here is where thoughts come from infinite intelligence and where hunches and inspirations come from. Making a list of ideas that will both inspire you and let you use your skills in the best way will help you use your mind to reach your big goal. 6. Organized planning. The crystallization of desire into action. It's not enough to just hope that you reach your goal. A strong desire, brought to life through imagination, and a well-thought-out plan are the first steps to any success. Every plan has flaws. When you carry out your plan, you will probably lose for a short time. When you lose, the best thing to do is just accept it as a sign that your plans are not good. Rebuild your plans and keep working toward your goal, knowing that you have failed before. Don't give up before you meet your goal, because people who give up never see their long-term goals come true. 7. Decision. The mastery of procrastination. It is a fact that people who fail at everything make decisions very slowly and constantly change their minds. People who are successful make choices quickly and firmly, and they don't change their minds often. Most of the time, they get what they want. Making a clear choice always takes guts. The opposite of making a choice is procrastination. Almost everyone needs to beat this enemy. 8. Persistence. One big reason people fail is that they give up too easily. Yes, it can be overcome, but only if the desire is strong. Weak wants lead to weak outcomes. Perseverance is based on the strength of will, but it's also affected by things like clarity of purpose, being independent, plans that are clear, correct information, working together, usual things. Which of the things listed above do you lack that might be stopping you from being persistent? Lack of determination, on the other hand, leads to the following signs: putting things off, not interested; can't decide; happiness with oneself; lack of interest; lack of drive, being ready to quit; no well-thought-out plans; instead of wanting they wish; looking for ways to save time; fear of being criticized. So, how does one learn to be persistent? The author offers these 4 steps. You should have a clear goal and a strong desire to reach it. Make a clear plan that is shown in constant action. Keep out all the bad and depressing people. Keep yourself accountable to people who will push you to stick to your plan and goal. 9. Power of the mastermind. Have a group of people whose job it is to help you succeed and carry out your plans. This is called a genius. Who could be on your team, and how can you get them together in 30 days? Without the help of a genius, no one can get very powerful and be successful. No two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third invisible, intangible force, which may be likened to a third mind. A mastermind's job is to turn knowledge into power by organizing it into clear plans and then putting those plans into action. 10. Transmutation of sex. The strongest wish a person can have is to have sex. It drives people to have vivid imaginations, courage, strong wills, persistence, and unique skills that people haven't had before. Sexual drive, or the desire to express oneself physically, can be turned into highly creative and useful outlets. It can also be used as a powerful force for success or, of course, getting rich. Having strong willpower is needed, but the prize is worth it. 11. Subconscious mind. For humans, the subconscious mind is the link between their limited mind and their infinite wisdom. You can use your inner mind to turn your wants into things that you can physically or financially have. That being said, if you don't plant your own wishes into it, it will feed on any thoughts that get to it. To take charge of your subconscious mind, make it a habit to apply and use the 7 main positive emotions: desire, faith, love, sex, excitement, romance, and hope. Just having one negative feeling in your conscious mind can make it impossible for your subconscious mind to help you in a positive way. Fear, jealousy, hatred, vengeance, greed, superstition, and anger are the 7 worst feelings you should stay away from. In the end, the good feelings will take over your mind totally, blocking out the bad ones. 12. The brain. A station that sends and receives things for thought. It is possible for the vibration of thinking to travel both ways in the human brain. Mind waves are sent out from the subconscious mind, which is like a sending station for the brain. When you think of something creative, your mind picks up the vibrations of that thought from the ether. When the rate of vibration is stepped up to a high level, the mind is more open to the vibration of thinking. This stepping up can happen when you're feeling good or bad. If you want to send vibrations from one brain to another, the other can only pick up and carry very fast vibrations. 13. The sixth sense. The door to the temple of wisdom. Meditation is the only way to understand the sixth sense because it helps the mind grow from the inside out. As soon as you master the sixth sense, you'll be able to sense approaching dangers and opportunities in time to avoid them or take advantage of them. But the sixth sense will never work if you are still on the fence, having doubts, or being afraid. They go hand in hand. Not making a choice turns into doubt, and doubt and fear combine to form fear. The six main fears are being poor, being judged, getting sick, losing a loved one, getting old, and dying. There is, however, a seventh enemy, being open to bad forces. Put your willpower to constant use until you build immunity against negative forces in your own mind. This is what all wealthy people do to protect themselves from this enemy. Choose to be around people who make you think and act in a positive way. Also, use your courage to take charge of your thoughts and change the way your subconscious mind works. Being afraid is just a thought. It can be directed and controlled. Make good use of what you've learned. Thought is used in this book to bring strong wants and a clear goal into the real world. Faith is what holds everything together. A strong desire, brought to life through imagination, and a well-thought-out plan are the first steps to any success. People who are successful make choices quickly and firmly, and they don't change their minds often. One big reason people fail is that they give up too easily. A mastermind is what you need to get great power and achieve. When sexual drive is turned into artistic and useful activities, it can be a powerful force for success. Being afraid is just a thought. It can be directed and controlled. Thank you for watching the video. Please let me know in the comments the next book you want me to summarize. Also, if you want to listen to the full audiobook at Amazon Audible for free, I'm putting the link below.